Okay, let's do this question. So alpha beta are the real roots of the equation x squared minus kx plus k squared plus k minus 1 equals to 0. If the range of alpha squared plus beta squared is small m comma n, then the value of capital M square small m is. Okay, fine. So alpha squared plus beta squared, what's that going to be? So alpha squared plus beta squared, that is alpha plus beta squared minus 2 alpha beta, which is which is k squared minus 2 times of this thing k squared plus k minus 1, that is going to be negative k squared. Nice. And minus 2k, so minus 2k and plus 2, no problem, which is negative of k squared plus 2k minus 2. Not factorizable yet. Okay, fine. So now we need to find the range of this function, which is given as small m comma capital M. Okay. Well, first of all, alpha square plus beta square, that's supposed to be positive. All right, so that's okay. It has to be positive in that case. It's 2 alpha beta, that is this thing. It looks to be correct. Yes, so yeah, that's correct, no problem. So alpha square plus beta square is this thing. And alpha and beta are the real roots of this equation, which means that the determinant has to be greater than or equal to 0. So k squared minus 4 times of k squared plus k plus 1, this has to be greater than or equal to 0, no problem. What about this thing? Well, it is plus k squared. Okay, let's see what we get. Plus k minus 1 has greater than or equal to 0. Let's see what we get. So that gives me k squared. Okay, fine, no problem. So that is an easy thing. You will have some kind of range of k from this inequality. What do we do with that range with this inequality in that case? Let's see what happens. So you get minus 3k squared. Okay, you get minus 4k, and you get a plus 4 is greater than or equal to 0, so that gives me 3k squared plus 4k minus 4 is less than or equal to 0. Can this be factorized? Well, I think yes, it can be factorized into 6 into 2. That gives me 3k squared plus 6k minus 2k minus 4 is supposed to be less than or equal to 0. That means k plus 2 into 3k minus 2 has to be less than or equal to 0. So k has to belong in you got minus 2 and you got 2 by 3. Okay, so if k is in this range, what is the minimum and maximum value of this function? That's what we need to find. Suppose k was any real number. In that case, the minimum value of this function would occur at minus of minus 2 upon 2 into minus 1. Yes, which is minus 1, I think. Yeah, that's where the maximum value would happen. Yes, minus b by 2a, so 2 upon minus 2 is minus 1, no problem. And yes, minus 1 is in fact in this range. So yeah, that means that the maximum value of this function occurs at minus 1, and it is obviously there. Okay, so yeah, let's put that into this function and let's see. So call this function as y. So we will have y maximum is equals to minus of minus 1 squared minus 2 times of minus 1 plus 2, which is equals to, you got 1 minus 1, sorry, minus 1 and then plus 2 plus 2 is 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay, so maximum value of this function is 3. What is the minimum value? Before saying that minimum value is 0 using this thing, we can also check what happens at these critical points. All right, what happens at these critical points, because we know that this this value of k, it cannot go less than -2 or greater than 2 by 3. So if we are getting this as 0 for some value of k which is less than -2 or greater than 2 by 3, well, that's not correct. That's not the way to go. Actually, we should instead be graphing this function, right? We should be graphing this function. You got the maximum value at 1, no, -1. So it's -1, you got the maximum value over there, and then you are going to go down something like that. So yes, somewhere over there it's going to be 2 by 3 and -2. Let's just see what happens. So y at k equals to -2, that is equal to yes, minus of -2 squared -2 into -2 plus 2, which is -4, plus 4 plus 2, which is 2. Okay, no problem. And y at k equals to, what is this, 2 by 3? Where are the critical points? Yes, at 2 by 3. At k equals to 2 by 3 is minus of 2 by 3 squared -2 into 2 by 3 plus 2. That is going to be minus of 4 by 9 and then minus of 4 by 3 plus 2, which is something upon 9. What is this? -4 -12 and plus 18. Yes, I think so. It's going to be 2 by 9. Okay, so here's how the graph should be looking. So you got your x-axis, instead of saying the x-axis, I should say the k-axis, whatever. You got this y-axis. You got -1 where you get the maximum value 3, and then this goes down like this. Okay, we don't know where the roots are, but we know that at k equals to 2 by 3, this value of y is going to be 2 by 9. Okay, no problem. And at k equals to -2, you get this value as 2. So you get 2 over here. Yeah, which means that this 2 by 9 is in fact the minimum value of that function y. So yes, it should be 2 by 9. The minimum value is 2 by 9 and the maximum value is 3. Okay, so you got capital M squared times small m, that's going to be 3 squared times 2 by 9, which is 2. So that's it, that's how it goes. Okay, nice. I'll see you in the next video.